One of the things that I've been struck by is the conversation we've had today is that Macmillan do some evaluation before we as evaluators come anywhere near a project. So in terms of looking for sites, locations, individuals to participate in the programmes and projects that Macmillan fund, they're already making an assessment about whether they are in the right place, whether the right people who will be leading them. And I think it's very interesting for Macmillan to reflect back on some of the learning that we as evaluators bring to the project, to reflect on how they go about that evaluative process in the beginning to ensure that they maximise the success of the projects and programmes that they support.
I'd say start early. So the earlier we can get into an evaluation, the earlier we can get into a project, the better. So we can understand it early on and we can get a sense of what needs to be measured rather than think later on, I wish we collected this sort of information. I think establish very, very good working relationships with the people that you're reliant on within the project. And the third, I think keep an open mind and remain flexible. It's not always clear where your evaluation is going to lead in the early days. So I think the evaluators as well as clients need to be flexible about allowing an evaluation to take its own course.
So very often these programmes won't deliver the outcome for people affected by cancer for many years after the intervention. What this means is it's very difficult for the evaluators who have to deliver evaluation in a 3 or 5 year time frame. So you're constantly looking for what are the surrogate measures which tell you that you are making progress towards the goal, while recognising that sometimes that these will not be leading in a linear fashion from your intervention. So the challenge of working within a long-term time frame for change, but having to deliver outcomes in a relatively short time frame.